Well, good morning and welcome along to another edition of Adventures with Otis. This morning we're at the Cardiff Bay and we're going to fill in part 13 of the Wales Coast Path. Well, so far we've walked right away from Chepstow, right the way along the coast past Collie, past Newport, along the plains past Cardiff and past the Barrage and right the way along down to Rivers Airport. But we missed out a little bit here in the Cardiff Bay area, which leads from Cardiff to Penarth basically. And that's what we're going to do today. And en route we'll pass by the Custom House and the main churches of Penarth, through the Penarth town centre and down to Penarth seafront. And there we go, that's where we are right now. Okay Otis, let's roll. And on the left here we got a derelict building which was burnt down many years ago and it's going to be restored to a £6 million boutique hotel. That's going to be absolutely amazing. It was a grade 2 listed marine building. It's been there and derelict for about 30 years. I bet it can tell some stories about what the bay looked like before the barrage was here. This was all mud flats. Absolutely amazing. Yes, and next door is the Custom House, which is now a restaurant, which is owned by Mr. Martinet. Which, he's owned this for many years, and he's really done a grand job of restoring the old Custom House. But the building next door is going to be a 55-bedroom, 4-star hotel with a cafe and wine bar and restaurants, and we'll link directly to the Custom House here. Absolutely beautiful. Okay Otis, come on boy, we'll head up the hill. We're going to have to cross here though. Wait there. Okay, across. That's a good boy. Yes, the footpath is only on the one side of the road, so we'll head up this way. Now the reason why we're following the coast path this way is this is the official route. If you remember, we walked along the actual coast following the shale between Cardiff Barrage and Penarth Pier, missing out this wonderful part of the Wales Coast Path. So this is part 13 and we've got to follow the path right the way up the road, up over the cliff, because Penarth is basically built on the side of a cliff, and follow the signs. Apparently there's an amazing Wales Coast Path garden as well that we missed out on, so we'll get to see it this time. And there we are, the Wales Coast Path to the left, and as you see we just came from the barrage, so let's follow the path onwards and upwards. Otis, it's a good boy. No, this way, come on. Wow, it's well signposted anyway, Otis. There you go. From the barrage. And follow the Wales Coast Path. Onwards and upwards. It goes up and up, Otis, it does. Come on, let's go. One of my pet hates is vandalism. I just don't see why. Just don't understand why. Hey ho. Oh, Northcliffe. I've seen plenty of residential places for sale up here. Absolutely amazing views looking out across the bay. Just a wee bit outside my price range, I'm afraid. Okay, Otis, we'll cross over by here. That's a good boy. Ah, good boy. You enjoying your walk, Otis? Good boy. Just up ahead of us on the left here is a boarded up building, which I believe is originally the Penarth Hotel, which opened by the Taff Vale Railway back in 1865. But then it became a National Children's Home and Orphanage later, and I think it's now known as the Headland School. Ah yes, there we are. It says Headland School and a lot of Welsh underneath it. You see the old stable block there alongside. Well, that was originally part of the hotel as, I'm sure it's called the Penarth Hotel back in its day. And there we are. We're still on the Wales Coast Path and we're just joining St Augustine's Road, which leads, funny enough, to St Augustine's Church. Well, the church is just about ahead of us there. We're not going to follow that road though. We're going to take the left and follow the signs. There's plenty of signs anyway, Otis. We can't get lost, can we? Can we? Well, there's plenty of signposts and we're still going the right way, Otis, which is good. So you've got the Wales Coast sign. Yep, ah, there we go. They got a badge there as well. Okie dokie. Let's cross the road, Otis. Well, we're now on Penarth Head Lane, and this should lead us to Penarth Head Park, where the Wales Coast Path Memorial Garden is, from what I gather. We'll soon find out. But look at this house. Wow, it's like something out of Miami Vice, this, Otis. Absolutely beautiful. Out of our price league, though, I'm afraid. And that's a good sign. We're definitely on the Wales Coast Path still. And just ahead of us there I can see the whale shell. Oh wow, this is fantastic. Oh, I like what they've done here. It looks like we've got a good viewpoint as well, looking over Penarth and the Severn Estuary. Oh, look at that shell, absolutely beautiful. Oh, and lots of plaques for us to read, John. Well, Cardiff Bay is just around the corner, and yeah, we're in Penarth at the moment. As you can see there, over 2,000 years of history centred on its castle, and it's the capital of Wales, and it's just around the headland on our left, and we've actually come from that direction. I'm from the bay, which was constructed in 1999. Okay, Otis, what do you think of that? Yeah, okay. On to the next one, is it? Okay. Well, here we are. We've got a compass map here showing the 7 bridges. So it's the second 7 crossing there. And the original bridge of 1966 replaced a low-capacity ferry service. And the bridge provided the first direct motorway link between England and Wales. That's amazing, isn't it? I wonder if who remembers that. And we have the Penarth Pier, which is not far from where we were. And this was originally used to transport passengers back and forth to Clevedon. And just ahead of us we got Flatholm and Steepholm. Oh wait, no, that's both islands. And the Severn Estuary has a tidal range of over 50 feet, that's 15 metres, which is the second highest in the world. Did you know that? There we go, let's look over now and see if we can see Flatholm and Steepholm. There we go, directly ahead of us. If I just pan around to the left, it's a little bit murky, but we're looking over towards, there's a car ferry of sorts. Can't really make out the English coastline today, but it's over there somewhere. And there's Cardiff Bay. And there's Otis. I'm not lying down. Oh, you're funny, Otis. Okay, I'm not going to read all these plaques out. I'm just going to pan in, zoom in, and you guys can read them for yourselves. So it's all about Flatholm. And lots of information there about Marconi's first radio transmission in 1879 from Post Office engineer George Kemp. There we go. And of course, Steepholm is part of England. I don't know if you knew that. And there were Victorian barracks there once. They've been restored now as a visitor centre. Here we are, just zoom in on the rest of these plaques for you to have a look at. So it's looking over Penarth. Just zoom in there, you can see Flatholm and Steepholm really clear now, along with the Penarth Pier. There's beautiful parkland ahead of us too. Okay, Otis, only a couple more, honest. Just a couple. Just a couple. Okay, I'll just quickly go through the rest of these. Hopefully you can zoom in and read about the Vale Glamorgan. And here's the famous Wales Coast Path, which is why we're here. And I've already read all this out to you, but the 870 miles of coast path to explore from Chepstow to Queensferry in the north. And I started at Chepstow, made all my way around through Newport. I think I've done this once a day. Then through Cardiff. We're currently here at Penarth, but we've actually walked as far as Roos, which, number 5, I think is where we are at the minute. We've walked as far as number 6, I believe. Okay, Otis. Just going to take a little view of the Shell before we head down down through the park. I love what they've done here. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. And it's nice to see no vandalism on it. Okay, Otis, come on then. Lead the way. We'll go on downwards. I'm sorry, am I confusing you? Yeah, I'm just following the path. Come on, this way. Good boy. No, slow down, Otis. Wait down the bottom there. Wait up. Good boy. There we go. There's the Shell, the Wales Coast Path. We're definitely on the right way, Otis. Well then, boy. Wait up. Let me get your lead. Wait. Good boy. Right, okay, let's carry on and head to the Penarth Pier. Oh, Otis. Oh, look at these lovely leaves. Did you like that? Got plenty of smells. Come on then, boy. Well, I know we're not really following the coast directly, but it's certainly a pleasant walk anyway, this section of the Wales Coast Path through Penarth, and the signs are really, really good. And just here down this lane on the left is the Kimmin. Now I've heard of this place because Admiral Horatio Nelson visited the Kimmin 4 years after his victory of the Battle of the Nile, and 3 years before his victory of his death at the Battle of Trafalgar. And he was particularly moved by the beauty of this place. And there's a naval temple at the Kimmin, which has undergone several reincarnations throughout the last 200 years. And at the moment it's all closed off, but be interested to go there one day and take a look. The other thing that the Kimmin's famous for is red ants. Apparently it's got the largest colony of red ants in Britain. But there we go. Right, wait, Otis. Now take it steady, steady. I'm guessing it's this way then, Otis. I think he can smell the sea now. He's on his way. And Penarth Pier is just coming into sight. Oh, what a wonderful sight for sore eyes that is. We must be getting near the end of the walk now, so I'll just take you down here on the left and show you the coastal walkway that we came along. So it's just down these steps on the left, and this is where we started our coastal path previously. I think that was for part 14, and this edition being part 13. The filling, the missing part. Along with the people here, there's fisherman's rods, but no fishermen. Okay, Otis. Well, I'll add a link at the end of the video for part 14 of the coastal path, and hopefully that will keep it sequenced. Say hello now, we've gone away, Otis. Come on, Otis, this way. You love seeing pals and meeting new friends on the walk, don't you, Otis? Okay, well I see the Welsh Coast Path sign up ahead of us, so that means we're coming to the end really of today's video. It's been a lovely walk around Penarth. Thank you for joining us. Please click the like button, please click the subscribe button, and please leave some comments if you've enjoyed our walk today. All the best. I'll say cheerio, and I'll leave you with a quick look at the map to see where we're off next perhaps. Catch you in part 14 from Otis and I. Bye.